Well, today I've got a new challenge for myself. I'm giving myself 100 days to get everything that I need to survive in the end forever. Now, this is not going to be a simple challenge, and I'm starting from a fresh world, so let's get into it. So, first thing of all, I've completely created a new world here, and I've started off with a starter chest. And basically, hey mate, look, I got some stuff to do, and I've only got 100 days to do it, so let's get going. Come on. All right, let's loot this village that's right on spawn. So I picked out a nice little seed here, and basically the thing that I want to get going on first is just gathering up any of these really basic materials. And the main thing that I really want to get going day one would be an iron farm. So let's get cracking on that. Down some trees, get some of those basic starter tools, and then let's get digging this hole. So I want to get some stone tools really quickly here, and I'm going to keep cutting through these little bits of progress because I don't want this 100 days to take too long. I don't want it to be sort of like a normal Let's Play playthrough. So I really want to show you guys once I get to the end and sort of the survival island sort of style that I want to go for in this playthrough. But I thought it'd be a fun sort of episode one just to sort of show you guys how I've gotten to where I'm at. Now, as you guys can see that I've already started digging out some of this area here. And this is going to be the 3x2 area that I'm going to use to start making an iron farm. Just like a really basic day one iron farm, just for some tools and some armor. And as you can see, the villagers definitely don't want to participate in this. That's fine. We can get this going. And iron golems seem to be around this village, so let's get rid of them and get our first little bit of iron. And the main thing that I want you guys to keep a track of is on the bottom left hand of the screen of as well. I've got my day counter, so that's going to be super handy to sort of know where I'm at. And there we go. There's the first iron golem for the world. So the plan is to get the iron farm going as quickly as possible and try and use my daytime hours as much as I can here to progress the world. And then at night, I'll probably mostly mine because I don't want to waste any of the time by sleeping. I want to take as much resources as I can into the end, especially resources that I won't be able to potentially get in the end once I'm there. So let's get all these basic tools and bits and pieces done. And these are the trapdoors for the top of the farm here. And as you can see, I'm only on the first day, which is great. And we've already got all the villages in place, which is awesome. So now I just need to catch a zombie and then this farm will be operational. And here's one coming now. Now I think these early game starter farms are really good if you want to do some speed running, not like speed run the dragon or anything, but just sort of that really, really quick early game. They can be super helpful. Oh, come on, buddy. In you go. In you go. Come on. Come on. And there we go. And it looks like this guy's brought a couple of his buddies with him. And this is not surprising because zombies have a pretty big detection radius. So not too surprised to see them. But let's get rid of these guys and then keep getting on with this iron farm. Huge. And oh, I found an enderman, which is great. We can get rid of him. Hopefully get an ender pearl here. Oh, no luck here. All right, let's get back to mining. Things it's nighttime. We're going to get a bit of this mining stuff done. And basically all I want to do is just collect some of these really early resources like this coal, which is super handy because it'll give me a little bit of XP. And wait out this night basically. And now it's the next day. So let's go up to the surface and have a look around, and I think I can see another enderman over here. So let's try and get an ender pearl off of it this time. Oh, it's got a grass block. Oh, the boat's not going down. Well, luckily I made this world so it wasn't hardcore, so that's a great starting point. basically what I'm going to do here is play this game in mode in survival. I don't really want to play this in hardcore because I wouldn't have really enjoyed dying here. And to be honest, I don't really see the point in doing that. And hopefully this guy, oh, he dropped a grass block, which is great. So let's go out exploring now and slaughter some animals. And really what I want to do is sort of have a look around during the day. So you can see that I found a flower forest back there, and now I found a Nether portal, which is great. I'm kind of just exploring and filling up my mini-map mod that I have as well. Collecting some of these really basic resources like pumpkins here. And then back to the base at nighttime. Just to finish this iron farm off, hopefully. We'll pop the lava down here because I'll need that to kill the golems with. And then we'll finish off this farm, I reckon. So basically I want the water over in this little corner here. And what it does is it pushes the golems over into here. And that's where the lava is, which will they'll run into and die. Now we've got our zombie. And it looks like it's all ready to go. So it should start spawning golems. Oh, there we go. There's our first golem. Perfect. And it seems to be working, which is great. Great starting point to the world. And some of those animals that I killed during the day, which are great. I've got some of the food now. So I've got food and iron coming in now for day 2. Now, as any Minecraft player would know, chopping down trees is super important because wood is a really important resource. So I'm going to get a bit of this work done while the night's going and then go back into the mines to gather some more resources. And that's how I'm going to basically pass this night. And as you can see now, it's gone morning again, and I'm just cooking up a little bit more resources, food and stuff before I go out for my next expedition. And there's a few mobs still around. I'm going to fix up these corners here of the iron farm now that I've got a bit of iron from the golems that's dropped, which is great. And I'm going to go out on that expedition again. Hopefully get a few more resources that I didn't have, like these sunflowers, which are great. I'm just going to walk up this hill because I can see that there's some cherry trees, which is great. And I can grab those, and especially I want to grab the saplings, which are super important. And the other thing in the cherry groves as well is I can get these flower petals, which is good. And that's about all I probably need from this area. So let's grab a couple of these saplings and keep heading on our way. Oh, a couple more of the 2 tall flowers. I think these are lilacs from memory. And I'm just going to keep wandering around this area, just collecting up some of these basic resources because they're super handy. And I'm going to bring those resources home now, and because it's nighttime, and we'll just keep collecting up the resources from the iron farm. And while I was hanging around, I found this Enderman who was just in the area around my base. And I want to try and get these guys to get ender pearls because I'm going to need them to open up the stronghold pretty soon. I want to get that open as soon as possible. These zombies seem to have my number, don't they? Alright, buddy. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Oh, okay, he seems to want to hurt me. Oh, holding an ender pearl. I can see it. Perfect, that's my first ender pearl, which is great. Alright, let's get a cow farm going because I'm going to need the food. So, basic cow crusher. Everybody knows how to build one of these, I reckon. And it's already daytime because it takes forever to obviously build one of these. By the time you go and get the cows and stuff. So that's all sorted. And now I'm going to get going on the Nether portal. I found a lava pool not too far away. So let's get a Nether portal, get that going so I can see what the Nether's like. Now, I do tend to find that this is really important to get early Nether access for something like this. And I've got my flint and steel all ready to go now. So let's jump on through and let's see what we've got. That was weird, but let's alright. What forest? Let's grab some of this what's it called? Nether quartz. Now this is gonna be super important to get as much nether quartz as I can. And while I was out exploring, I actually found a strong what are they called? Are they strongholds? No, nether fortress. That's it. And here's a little bit of the stuff that happened in here. Found a blaze, which is cool. He seems to want to hug me, maybe, potentially. Or, oh, no, he doesn't want to hug me. Come on, buddy. Okay, sweet. And this was kind of scary. Oh, that was lucky. That's positive. And I decided to block a blaze firing, and this happened. It's kind of scary. And then I ran out of food actually, so I went back to the warp forest and tried to kill a few endermen just to get a few more of the ender pearls. And then I headed on back to the base. And this is when this happened. Well, at least I didn't die directly in the lava, which is a huge positive. But I guess it's time now to head back to my stuff. So, back to the Nether, I guess. And I got all my stuff, which is a huge positive. And I brought it all back. So I got 3 of those blaze rods, as you could see in that chest back there, which is awesome. So this is the mine that I've sort of been working on each night, and now that I've got the iron picks and stuff, I can come down through here and get this copper. And I'm just going to keep working through doing these sort of little bits and pieces as I can find things. And then coming back up to the iron farm when it's morning and collecting my iron and steak now that I've got the cow farm going. And as you can see, the iron farm is working really well. And while down digging out around near my base, I actually found a spawner, and I was really lucky. It was actually a skeleton spawner. So I've started digging this out here. Now I normally wouldn't make a spawner farm, but I think a skeleton spawner will actually really help me early game here. And also what it will do is give me heaps of bones, which when I actually end up in the end, I feel like having a good supply of bones will actually be a huge advantage. So I'm going to dig this all out here and get this farm going. And I had to come back up to the surface because I want to make another nether portal now. So I finished off the skeleton spawn, that's all sorted now. And now I actually want to go and find the end portal. Well, out across the ocean I go to find this end stronghold. It's off in this direction, and I can actually see that there's a nether portal down here. And it seems like there's drowns around this area too, but I think I'll be okay. And, oh, okay. No, no. Well, that's a bummer. Well, I was pretty close, I reckon, to the end stronghold, but that's okay. I'll go back to that same spot and get my stuff back. Well, I'm back now, and you can see latest death, which is a huge benefit to having this mini-map mod. It can show me where my latest death was. Let's pick up all my stuff, and hopefully the drown that was here before is already despawned. I haven't heard of Trident going again yet, but there was a ruins back there. But I've got all my stuff now, and from what I know, this is roughly where the end portal should be. So I reckon let's just set up here. I've got all my lava buckets to make a nether portal, which is great. And we'll go looking for the end stronghold here, I reckon. And that's looking like it's pretty promising. This is looking like the right spot. Alright, let's keep digging down here. Okay, perfect. We found it, we found it. Here we go. So let's just dig across and stay safe. And here we are. Silverfish spawner. Oh, okay. Thank you very much. And there's actually a dissecting dungeon in here too, so that's pretty cool. And while we're here, we may as well loot the library. So that's always a big positive. And let's dump all our stuff right next to the end portal, because this is basically where I'm going to have to go through to go to the end. Now, within the 100 days, I'm going to give myself unlimited times through the end portal. I don't think there's any issue with that. I'm just going to take all my stuff through as much as I can within the 100 days. So I'm going to get this lit as quickly as possible, but I need the eyes of Ender to do that, basically. So I will start setting up basically a temporary base here, and I've also got my base back at the village as well, which is great. So this is a way in and out, which is awesome, by this ladder. And then we've got the Nether portal that I brought the lava buckets for. Not thinking about the lava that was already in the Stronghold, but that's okay. And now time to dig all the way back by the Nether to my other base. I reckon that's the best option. And while I'm on my expedition, I will take out some Ender. I really need the Eyes of Ender. Oh, it's so far. It's actually ridiculous. Well, if you lasted this long in the episode as well, guys, thanks for watching so much. I'm hoping you're actually really enjoying this challenge. I'm already a little bit further ahead in the world than this, and I'm really actually quite enjoying this challenge. So much so that I'm playing the world quite a lot, so I'm hoping to have you guys along for the ride for a bit longer. So back to the village, and here we are. So basically what I want to do is keep coming back and forth between the Nether, the end, and the overworld. And oh, that sounded like, oh, there's zombie piglins. They seem pretty grumpy with me. All right, time to run away from them. Back into the what's this place called again? Nether Fortress. I always forget the name of this one. I keep wanting to call it like a stronghold, Nether Stronghold. All right. Back past there. And I just want to take out a few more of these blaze. They're the most important ones because they will give me a blaze powder to be able to make the Eyes of Ender, which is great. Alright. Perfect. And once I've got a handful of these blaze rods, I will head back to the overworld. And I think the best way to do this is to use this blaze spawner to get a heap of them. Now, I haven't really made this the best for getting the blaze rods, but I really do only need enough to make the eyes. Oh, sorry. Jump with me. Time to heal up. Hopefully nothing drops down up there. Okay, cool. Let's cover that up. Yeah. Alright, open it back up and take care of this guy. I'm wrapped up with all this and gotten enough blaze rods, I'm going to head back to the base. I think that I've probably nearly got enough now. Now, let's... Oh, okay, those zombie piglins are still grumpy with me. Well, that's not great. Let's run this way. Back to the base. Hopefully he cannot catch me because they can hit quite hard. Okay, he's still coming. Okay, down here. Pop that off now. And then let's head back to the base, just by here. And as you can see, I've got 8 Eyes of Ender, which is great. That'll get me a long way towards unlocking the end, which is great. And we're going to come down here to the skeleton spawner and get up a few more levels. Which won't take me that long, hopefully, to basically start looking towards enchanting. Oh, Nice. Wouldn't normally break normal diamond ore, but you know, first diamonds of the world. Feels like it's special. And let's do a bit more diamond hunting here. Gone to some underwater caves, and I found some more. So we're up to 10 so far, and came out with a pretty decent haul. Basically what I want to do is either get a fortune or a silk touch pick. And let's make some books and an enchanting table. Perfect. That's a great starting spot. And let's ditch a few things and grab some stuff. And I might start transporting some of these items across the end portal. I think it's probably a good idea. Basically to start moving the blocks from this base towards the end base, basically. So let's grab what I can and let's head on over there. So let's block off some of these entrances to the end portal because I don't really want unwelcome guests here. And we'll get rid of all this lava as well, I think would probably be sensible. Don't think it's a good idea to leave all of this, and let's ditch all of our stuff into these chests just so that I don't have extra stuff. And let's pop these ender pearls, eyes of ender, into the, and it's open. So for day 15, I don't think we're doing too badly here, guys. Basically what I wanted to do is have this open and defeat the dragon as quickly as possible because that basically opens up the rest of the game to me. And then from there on in, I will be able to just collect resources as quickly as I can and get all of the resources that I might want to build with potentially in the end. I'll also need to get all of the stuff for the farms that I want to build. So back to the other base. Let's I took all those books back with me as well so I could build a few bookcases. This is going to basically mean I can do full leveled enchanting, which is great. Because, and for some reason it's 28, but that's okay. Oh, I know what it was. It was positioned the bookshelves. So let's go down to the skeleton spawner and let's get those last couple of levels. I think that's probably the best thing to do right now and start getting leveled up all my gear for a dragon fight. So back down to the skelly spawner. So as you can see, I've collected a whole bunch more stuff and I'm going to head back to the end portal base and take those resources over there and ditch them. I'm running out of chest space over here, which is great because that means that I'm getting a whole heap of resources up. And then back to the village base. So hopefully enchant up a few things, and I only got 20 on that one, so that's back to the skeleton spawner. And this feels like a infinite loop for me at the moment. Basically just going between one base or doing the skeleton spawner. Don't really have a choice in this. It's just what it is. And let's see what we get this time. Or unbreaking free, that's promising. Punch one, unbreaking free. Not quite what I wanted. Now, an interesting thing about this skeleton spawner is that I'm not getting any bows through it. And this is a bug that's been in the 1.21.2 update, I think it was. So I am having to do all the bows. Two. Okay. Having to do all the bows by just enchanting them. And back to the skeleton spawner. Come on, Level 30 again. Perfect. Let's see what we get this time. Power 4. That's promising. Just power 4. Okay. Well, I'll keep that one. And level 30 again. Come on. Come on. Surely I get a good bow this time. Come on. Flame. Promising. Maybe. Oh, what's the sword? Unbreaking 3. Yeah, I'll take that. Sharpness 3. Fire aspect. Unbreaking 3. That's not bad sword. Alright, let's take all of this stuff over to the end portal. Just for a bit of time to break it all up. I can't do any more of the skeleton spawner. So away we go, I think. So hopefully this is one of my last trips to the end portal base. Before I fight the dragon, I basically want to keep bringing across as much stuff as I can as I go. But also I'm trying to just keep stocking up my resources and tools, basically, just to make sure I've got everything I need. And I'm getting pretty close to being able to go and fight this dragon. I basically just need a really nice bow at this point, and I should be sweet. So I think that's enough of those resources gathering for a little bit, and I think I'm going to duck back through this nether portal. Essentially what I want to do is I want to take a break from the XP grind and stuff, and I'm going to go out looking for a biome I haven't found yet. So I want to go find a pale garden. Now this is the newer sort of biome, and I've got access to chunk base, so I'm going to go find the closest one, which is great, and have a look at what's on the way. So I found this Nether portal, which is awesome, and it's right next to a pillager outpost, so I'll go raid both of those basically, which is super handy. And I'll grab the spruce saplings while I'm out here too. Now the benefit of the pale garden as well is that it's right next to a dark oak, so I'll grab some dark oak saplings while I'm out here too. And I'm essentially trying to like tick off all these saplings that I might want to collect the saplings for, essentially, so I can bring them back to the base and use these in the end. And I can see it creaking here. So where's the creaking heart, I think it's called? Off in that direction. All right, let's go that way. And oh, that's a creeper. Okay. Geez, those dudes move quick. Oh, okay. Zombie as well. Yep, nice. Oh, there's a skeleton behind me. And another creeper. Okay, let's go this way. See if I can outrun them. Okay, down here. Well, this is going to be quicker for you guys than it is going to be for me, but I'm going to paddle back. And here I am. So it's definitely a lot more safe to be here during the day, I guess, rather than being here at night. And I'll just follow my latest death marker again, which is great. And here's all my stuff splattered out for me, which is lovely with the game. I think one of the saddest things about this is I lost all 30 levels, which I've been sort of working on with the skeleton spawner. And luckily I found a silk touch hoe in one of the chests. So it hasn't been a total loss because I can get this creaking heart, which means I can get resin blocks in the end, which is cool. I haven't really played with the resin blocks yet much, so, but, oh, there we go. Okay, cool. The XP kind of gave me a little bit of a scare. And I also found this lush cave here, which is right near the base. And I'm going to collect up some moss and some of the other bits and pieces here, as I think they could be really useful. Obviously a moss farm would be cool. And I'll grab some of these glowberries and any other blocks that I can sort of carry with me all the way back to the base, because I think they will be coming in super handy when I get to the end, just to have these options. And I'm back at the base now, and I'm chucking everything into the chests, and I think it was a pretty good haul. And not a bad haul, and I can't complain about that at all. And there's a zombie that seems to be following me around here, but I need to get a few more levels of XP. And I found on the next day when I went out exploring, I found some of the acacia, which I didn't actually have yet, which is awesome. And as you can see, I need some more food as well. So back to base and to feed up some of these cows and some more deep slate / diamond mining, which is awesome. To grab some of this gold as well while I'm down here. And any of the other precious resources that I can get my hands on, basically. So back to the surface. Just kind of just ditch everything that I got from the night. And let's duck back to the end portal now to deliver some of these new items that I've collected during the day. And as you can see, I've gotten like 3 more types of sapling, which is awesome. I think that's probably one of the main things. Oh, 4 actually, sorry. And I've also got like the moss and like the ferns and all those little bits and pieces too, which is awesome. I've also carried the greeting card over with me. And I'll take this lapis back to the base with me because I've actually run out. Hey, fortune 1. That's going to be actually coming pretty big handy. And I got 2 more bows and I'll join them together. Because one of them did get infinity on it, which was awesome. That was from my last roll in the bows. And that's my power 4 bow that I kept from earlier as well. So I've now got a power 4 infinity bow. And that's probably all I'm going to need to go do the dragon fight now. And I'll grab these beehives as well while I'm got the nighttime. So I don't have to use a campfire. And I'll take, I can see off in the distance here, I'll take care of these pillagers as well, which is awesome. There's a little patrol that's hanging around my base, so I may as well make use of it. I tend to find this is the easiest way to kill these guys, is just sort of let them shoot each other. And geez, one of them must have like piercing or one of those enchantments on it, because they're definitely hitting hard. Yeah, see, it's breaking past my shield, which is interesting. Alright, I'll go around. Maybe. There we go. Got one of the 2. 2 of 2. Sweet. Well, let's grab all their stuff that they've left over here. And the ominous bottle. That'll be super handy later on. Well, now that I've stocked up all of my inventory slots, I'll carry this stuff over to the end portal. And let's ditch it all here. What will I need as well? Alright, well I think that's everything that I need to ditch. And I think while I've got the infinity bow and I've got the really good sword, I think it's probably time to nearly go on our dragon fight here, guys. Because I don't think I really need anything more. I've got a good amount of food. I'll replace my iron armor. So I've got a full armor set. And I think that's all I should need. Let's make sure all my weapons are in the right slots. And in we go. Now, day 23. I don't think this is a bad spot to try and go fight the dragon. And let's get this little stairwell going. Let's see where Jean is. Now, I'm going to take the fight pretty safely. So I've got hitboxes on. Oh, I may as well turn them off. And I will also put water buckets wherever I can, basically, with infinite water sources. I know the dragon's basically not going to bother me at the start. Not really going to bother me at all. So I'd rather have plenty of water in case it comes and attacks me. I think that's more likely the way I'll die. So now that I've got all the water all sorted out, I'm going to start shooting at the pillars. Take out these crystals. And as you can see, I can get a couple of them, which is good. Oh, there's another one. And oh my god. Well, this is a bit scary. Enderman plus Gene is not a good time. Come on, buddy. So I've just got to basically take a few more shots here. And that should be it. It was a pretty uneventful fight, which is always nice. And I basically just wanted to get this done as quickly as possible. So there we are. End is all done. And I think that's a great spot to leave it, guys. Basically, this is what I wanted to sort of achieve in the first little bit of the challenge. And I think I've done it now, which is great. And I'll take all this XP with me because it is an awesome, awesome amount of XP. It should hopefully help me get a heap of good gear. So to wrap up this episode, I'm going to use a couple of these levels to finish up some of my tools before I get mining again. Basically don't want to die with all these levels on me, which is awesome. And I think that's where I'm going to leave it, guys. Thanks for everybody for watching. I really do appreciate you coming and having a look at what I'm doing. And I'm really excited to get this end project going. Love to know more what you guys think about this one. So leave a like or a comment down in the description. Hope to see you guys at the next episode. Bye for now.